What up, y'all? This is J Russ, aka Jonas the Barber, back again with another Huntluck video. I know it's been 4 weeks, guys. No, 4 months, not 4 weeks. But Joker is back again with another Huntluck video. A subscriber of mine requested that I do a wavelength haircut tutorial, and I got one for you, my man. Zain Ali, this one's for you, my man. Yeah, so I was cutting one of my clients one day, and it happened to be a wavelength tutorial, so I whipped out my phone. So that's why the quality won't be as to what you guys expect, but hopefully you guys can learn something from this video. And yeah, let's get into it without any more rambling and taking up of your time. Let's vamos into the video. As you guys can see, my client hasn't had a haircut in a while. He really needed this beard shape up as well as the cut. But yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna start off by taking our comb and just running it through the hair to make sure that everything is aligned, so that you make sure there's no knots in the hair. We're gonna use our wall balding clipper just to bald out his hair. We're gonna do it midway through his occipital bone, if I'm not mistaken. Occipital bone. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, guys. As you guys can see, we're just going right around, making sure that it's an even shave on the head, and make sure you guys don't press too hard, because you can cut the guy depending on like how close you zero gap your clippers. In this video, you guys will see that my video style is a bit different. I forgot that I'm actually recording a video, so usually I do one side at a time. But I do it like this. The way I record it is the way I usually cut hair, not like for video. But yeah, we're using the 1.5 guard with our VGR clipper. We're laying the hair down nicely. I don't know, I think I may use a long 1 guard just to lay down further, but we actually go with a nice even pressure so that we don't actually like patch the hair. Yeah, there you guys can see. So what I usually like to do is go with a longer guard before going with a shorter guard, because you can tend to actually nick the hair and make patches. Okay, starting off with our first guideline, we're gonna have the level all the way open, guys, making that guideline about 2 centimeters thick, and then we're gonna go right around the hair. Don't be scared to make your guidelines, guys. Like don't make that guideline super compressed. Like your fade will be blurry if you like be generous with that line. But now obviously don't make it like 10 centimeters thick. Whilst we were by the beard as well, I have to mention it, is we did start with the beard as well. We just went with the level all the way open just to start our initial guideline. If my voice does sound funny, guys, I am coming down with a bit of like a cold or flu, but I'll be good. Your career will be fine. Alright, so now we're on to the... No, actually we're not. So now we're going to fade that guideline in. We have our level all the way closed. We're going to make our way slowly up about, I'd say about 3/4 of 2 centimeters. I'm not too sure if I'm giving the right lingo, but generally we're going to have the level all the way closed. We're going to go up a bit, open it halfway, go up a bit, and then flick out with the level all the way open. Make sure to pull the ear down, guys. You don't want to nick your client's ear. The ear is very sensitive to clipper blades, and it doesn't stop bleeding, guys. I know, I've been there. Just one thing that I can add is for any new barbers, don't be afraid to take your time on a haircut. I see too many barbers trying to catch up with experienced barbers, and then they end up messing the haircut. If it takes 2 hours, bro, then it takes 2 hours. Alright, so in our next step we're gonna have the number 1 guard with the lever all the way closed. My fading technique hasn't changed all too much, but I prefer using closed guards rather than using open guards, because with regards to setting guidelines, because depending on the clipper, if it doesn't have a click lever system, usually the lever can slide all the way down and it will end up going to a closed setting to begin with. I think it's also a better rule of thumb for myself personally, because then you know what you're getting, an even cut all the way around. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. So you're just gonna repeat that the step like with the lever all the way open with the number 1 guard. Make a guideline all the way around about 2 centimeters thick, and don't be scared to make the guideline, guys. Everything will come together. We're going to be using the same 1 guard to go on the beard as well. We're going to be doing a high fade on the beard. So we're going to have volume in the beard, guys. We're not going to take down the guidelines too far down on the beard. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of an advanced technique here, guys. I stopped using the half guard for like a year or 2 now, because I found out that I don't need it. But for anybody starting out, I think the half guard is actually quite practical for you guys, to make sure that you guys don't take the guideline too high. But usually if you have a click lever system, I open the clipper all the way open, and then click 1 lever down, and I lightly flick on the guideline, and then I open the lever all the way open to then lightly flick out the rest of the guideline, the rest of the guideline. But this step, if you guys don't, you guys can see what I'm doing, just to like lightly flick out the guideline. But if you guys do have a half guard, I'll suggest sticking to it for now, getting the principles behind removing the guidelines, and then from there you guys can drop it just like I have. Alright guys, so now I have the 1.5 guard with the lever all the way closed. Making our next guideline, we're going to be taking it about 2 centimeters thick as well. going right around the head. Make sure that that guideline is nice and even so that the fade doesn't come out skew. And yeah. Another thing is make sure not to dig into the hair. So try and flick out towards the longer hair so that you don't make a harsh guideline. I see it too many times where guys will dig into the hair, creating a harsh guideline and struggle to take it out. So now I have the number 1 guard all the way closed. I mean the lever all the way closed with the number 1 guard on. Like we did in the beginning, we start with the lever all the way closed, we go up a bit, halfway open, we go up a bit, and then lever all the way open to then flick out what the remainder of that guideline. Let me know what other haircut tutorials you guys would like to see in the comment section below. I'm keen to start doing some more haircut video tutorials if there is a demand for it.
It looks like you lost another one.
Alright, so now you can see we're just busy detailing the haircut. We're going back with the one guard, just detailing our guideline, and then we switch back to the 1.5 guard. And now we're just gonna detail and go from that last guideline up to the bulk of the hair while the waves. This is a very important part, guys. Don't like dig into too deep. I think I do have the number. No, I still have the 1.5 guard on. Don't dig in too deep because you can nick a wave, and that will show, eh? That will show. Alright, so tips for the hairline, guys. The main thing that I can tell you guys is to take your time with the hairline, especially if you're starting out, is to actually look at the hairline dead straight on, and then you can see if there's any curvature on the forehead itself. Many a times guys will start lining a haircut from the side of the head, and then when they look at the hairline when it's finished, it looks like it's slanted. So the best way is to look your client dead straight on and start with the top of the middle and make your way to the sides, to either side that you prefer. And then yeah, make sure, especially if you have a zero gap trimmer, make sure you guys don't press too hard on the client, because that will end up cutting the client. Believe me, I know this. It's just something about watching a hairline come to fruition, guys. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm just going back. Now that I have the line in set with the trimmers, I'm just going back and detailing my work, because now you're able to see all the imperfections that you might have missed before you put the line up in. On the beard, it's all about customer preference, guys. If I can teach you something, listen to your clients, listen to what they say, and try and do exactly to the best of your ability what they say. So if they say don't push that line behind the beard in, don't do that. Try and do what you can to get it to the fullest of its ability of the, like I tell them, I can only trim where hair grows, guys, but try by your utmost best not to push any beards in unless requested so. Alright, so now we're getting to the fun part, guys. The Razer is one of my most satisfying things to watch because it's just ASMR, you know. But tips I can give you guys with the Razer: if you have not used the Razer before, guys, I would recommend that you do not use the Razer because you will nick your clients. The tips I can give you is get a Razer, get blades, get a balloon, and do the old trick and practice. Put shaving gel on that balloon. If you can shave that balloon without having it pop, then you're ready to utilize the Razer on your clients. But all I can say is make sure your hand is light. Well, it depends. If you have a heavy hand, then you get a lighter Razer. If you have a light hand, you can get a heavier Razer. So yeah, those are the tips and tricks I can give you guys. And depending on like dry shaves or wet shaves, I personally use a shaving gel. But some clients can use can get a dry shave. It just depends on the condition of the skin at that very moment. With regards, if the skin is oily, you cannot dry shave that client, guys. I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna nick that client. And yeah, guys, that's the finished product. You guys can't see the detail as much because it was recorded on my phone. I'm sad about that, but hopefully you guys did learn something from this video. And shout out to Zayn for making me remember to whip out a 180 wave haircut tutorial for you, my man. Hopefully that helps you learn. And yeah, check the waves out, guys. I hasn't taken the waves seriously, but you can see there's a bit of ripples there. But yeah, you should see this client when he does take it seriously. But yeah, other than that, take it easy, stay blessed, stay safe, and peace out, y'all peeps, man.